Just went to Costco and I'm getting the groceries out from the truck, and I walked outside and that's what I see. Miley just decided to make herself a new little home. All right, I gotta get these waters inside. I wonder if I can one-hand them without them tearing. So far, so good. Success. Hey guys, Julio here. Welcome back to the channel dedicated to changing dad bods. I'm glad you're here, and as I mentioned earlier, we're going to talk about how you count calories. Now, I'm going to do this video in two parts. The first part is just going to be get to the point, not explain much. This is what you need to do to count calories. The second part, I'm going to go a little more in depth if you want to have just a little bit more detail, a little bit more understanding. If this is your first time here, I would love for you to subscribe and give me a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so that you know as soon as I put out a new video. The things you're going to find here are basically the lessons that I learn as I go through my own body transformation, and I share them with you so that hopefully you can avoid some of the mistakes that I'm making and you can have nothing but success in your own body transformation. So part one, how to count calories. Listen guys, it's super simple. You need to get two things. You need to get MyFitnessPal app on your phone, and you need to get a food scale. Once you get the app, log in, put in your information, set how many pounds a week you want to lose, 1 or 2. If you are just starting off and you don't work out ever, I would just start with 1 pound a week. If you feel a little more aggressive, go ahead and put it for 2 pounds a week. What that's going to do is give you a number. That number is the maximum amount of calories that you want to consume that week. You can earn more calories if you work out. If you don't, just don't go over that number and you're going to start losing weight. All right, so once you have the app, here's what you're going to do. All right guys, once you have the app, it's super simple. All you're going to do is hit that little button right there, and then you're going to track your food and your exercise at a minimum. If you want to track water and all the other stuff, that's fine, go ahead. But whenever you have a meal, you have to track it. So breakfast is going to be the first meal of the day. I've already tracked my stuff right here. Somewhere, so I'm using an Android. It may be just a little bit different on iPhones, but you're going to see that little scan bar, that little scan button right there. You're going to click that, and then a barcode reader is going to pop up. Sorry, that was out of focus. You're just going to read it. You're just going to scan those barcodes, and look at that. All the information you need is right there. 25 calories, the serving size, and you can change the number of servings. Just click right there, punch it in, and you're good. And then once you have it, just click the little check mark to save it, and it's going to add it to your food total, which for me right now is 1,328 calories. I worked out this morning. It was kind of a light workout, so I burnt 544 calories, and I can still eat 1,336 calories for the remainder of the day. The way I do it is I just track from midnight to midnight, and whatever calories I consume between there, it consists of one day. Something else that's going to be absolutely critical is a food scale. Why? Because you may not everything comes with a barcode, and it's not always easy. So one thing you can do with the app is you just punch in items, for example, banana, and it'll give you different options. So you can set it on your food scale, and that right there is 5.8 ounces, or you can set it to grams. It's 164 grams of banana. What I do is I peel the banana, and then I set a bowl on there, then I set it back to 0, and I put the banana, just the banana without the peel on there to get a more accurate weight. And then I just track that. And once you punch that in there, it'll give you the calories as well. Guys, that is it. That's all you have to do. Don't go over that calorie number, and track your calories every single day. Everything that you put in your mouth, track it. And I promise you, if you stay at that number or lower, you are going to start losing weight. It happened for me. I was neglecting counting my calories, and as soon as I did it, I started dropping weight super quick. That's it. If you don't want to watch the rest of the video, you don't have to. and all you want to know is how do I lose weight? How do I count my calories? Recap, get the app, get MyFitnessPal on your phone, get a weight scale, scan the barcodes to everything you eat or search for it in the app and track it. That's it. And yeah, you're gonna start losing weight. Okay, now a little more information. What is a calorie? A calorie is essentially just energy. When you eat food, your body starts to use those calories for a couple of different things. One is for digestion, one is to maintain your bodily functions, such as your heart beating and just breathing. And then some of it, which does not get used up, is gonna be stored as energy, AKA fat. So if you wanna lose weight, you have to burn through 3,500 calories because that is the number that is equal to 1 pound of fat. So every week, if you wanna lose weight, if you wanna lose 1 pound of fat every week, you have to burn through 3,500 calories. Now, a couple of different ways to do that is you can do it through a caloric deficit only, you can do it through exercise only, or you can do a mix of both. I'm only gonna discuss the mix because I think it's the healthiest way to do it and the easiest way because you also buy yourself some more calories if you want to eat more food during the day. All right, so how do you know how many calories you should consume? So your body needs a certain amount of calories just to survive. If you sat on the couch for 24 hours and did nothing but breathe, your body would still burn through a certain amount of calories. For men, that's somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 calories, doing nothing. Our American modern diet can easily blow through that number of calories and easily put you into 4,000, 5,000, sometimes maybe even 6,000 calories consumed through our food, but we only burn the 2,000, 2,500 calories that our body needs to survive. If you have a very sedentary lifestyle, a very sedentary job, if you sit in front of a computer, you're not gonna use many more calories than what your body needs to survive. You may only use another 500 calories. I know it's getting a little complicated here. What you need to do is figure out your basal metabolic rate. And you don't have to do anything further than go to Google or use the app again. It'll tell you exactly. You don't have to think about any of that. Just put in the information it asks and it'll give it to you. But essentially, if you care to know, for example, let's say your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, let's say it's 2,000 calories, just for simplicity. And you don't do much during the day, you're a very lazy person, you would only need, let's say, another 500 calories so that you can maintain your weight. You're not gonna gain weight, you're not gonna lose any weight. Well, you might gain weight depending on how you eat, but you're not gonna lose any weight. So your BMR is 2,000 plus your activity level of 500 extra calories puts you at 2,500 calories. If you want to start to lose weight, you need to subtract 500 calories every single day so that at the end of 7 days, you have a deficit of 3,500 calories. So instead of consuming 2,500 calories, you're only gonna consume 2,000 calories. And 500 times 7 is 3,500. So now at the end of the week, you have essentially lost 1 pound of fat. If you work out, you're going to lose more weight, you're gonna burn through more calories, obviously, and you can increase the number of calories that you can consume. That way you don't maybe feel hungry as much at the beginning if you're not used to changing your eating habits. I said a lot, I know I did. Quick recap, 1 pound of fat equals 3,500 calories. There's a certain amount of calories that our body needs just to live. Let's say that number, for example, is 2,000 calories, but we still walk out to the car, we walk out to check the mail, we use a little bit more than that number in our daily life. Even just to play video games, moving our thumbs, use a little bit more calories. Let's just say that number is 500 extra calories. So to maintain your weight, you burn through 2,500 calories every single day. If you want to begin losing weight, you need to have a deficit of 500 calories every single day. And at the end of 7 days, you will essentially have gone through 1 pound of fat. And again, it's very easy if you use the app. Guys, I think that does it for counting your calories. It's really not that complicated. The second half of this video is really just informational. The first part is really all you need to know if you want to start losing weight. you can do all the research that you want on your own, I'm sure, and get a much better understanding of calories than I know. You know, in the research that I've done, that's basically what I've come up with, and I wanted to share it with you so that you can start having a caloric deficit. I can't stress enough how important it is to have that caloric deficit every single day so that you can lose weight steadily. That's my video on how to count calories so that you can start losing weight. I hope you guys got something out of it, and I'll see you guys at the next video.